obviously dedicate myself and get myself fit. Because I feel like I needed the pre-season, and I feel sharp. Sharp as I felt in a long time, which is important for me. And it was nice to come and obviously win the game. It was nice to see a lot of faces that I recognise, and it was good. A bit strange, but I enjoyed it.
Were you expecting to get booed by some of the fans tonight?
I heard a little bit, but I think that's I suppose part and parcel of football these days. Sometimes you move on, and I understand that there's fans that won't be happy, but at the same time, I'll always appreciate the fans. I still clap them as I came off, and I enjoyed coming back here. It's a fantastic city, and really enjoyed the trip. Shame we have to go home so soon.
Do you still have a place in Toronto, and do you plan to come back here more in the future?
Yeah, I've got so many friends here still, and there's a lot of the staff at the ground who I still speak to. So even though I was here for a short space of time, but I managed to make a lot of friends. And yeah, it's a special place. I'll always come back. Even when I hang my boots up, I think it's a country. I'll always come back to. Yeah, so it's good. I've actually got family in Canada, actually in Windsor.
Yep.
Yeah, so we've got family here, so I bet you know that one. Yeah, so it's a I suppose, obviously come from England, I feel like I'm coming home, so yeah, it's great.
Do you still follow the club in Toronto A.F.C?
I always watch the games. Sometimes a bit late, but I try and catch the first half if I can. But it was good, I enjoyed it. I thought the first half they looked really good, looked really sharp, they moved the ball well. And the second half it was nice to see some of the younger players who I saw a little bit of, to see them come on and obviously play in front of the crowd. And to see them progress and look good was good. I felt good about that.
How are you feeling physically now?
Yeah, I feel good. It's still a case of getting your fitness up. In pre-season, it's all about getting the fitness, but at the same time, you want to be sharp. You want to score goals. You want to win the games. But we've got a couple of weeks until the season starts. So hopefully another week. We've got 2 more pre-season games. So hopefully a little bit more sharper in the 2 games, and then by the time the season starts, hopefully we'll be ready.
Do you have anything to say, a message to TFC fans to kind of clear the air? Because I think a lot of them maybe feel that there was a lack of communication.
Yeah, there was.
Everything ended.
I think what happened is everything happened so quick, and when I actually left the club, I was actually based in London. Then I left, so I didn't obviously have time to say bye to anyone. So I didn't really have time to say bye to anyone. But obviously when I got the phone call to come here, it was my decision. I didn't have to. I was at Tottenham 10 years. I sat down with the chairman at Tottenham and said, "What do you want to do?" And I decided to come because I knew I'd be a part of something special. And things happen. I've said before I got the injury, which was a really bad injury, but at the time I didn't know. So things happen, but at the same time, like I said before, Mr. Tannenbaum, Tim Lewicki, all the people that got me here, I appreciate that. And the fans were good. So I enjoyed my time here, and that's it.
A lot of big names have come over to the league recently. Do you feel, it's been a short time you were here, but do you feel like you helped grow the league and the exposure of the league, and maybe brought some attention to the league that wasn't there before?
No, obviously I can't take full credit for that. I think I said in the press conference, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, that it's a league that's on the up. Potentially one day, could be one of the best leagues in the world, in my opinion, with the players that's coming. The likes of Kaka, Gerrard, Lampard, and I can imagine there'll be many more. But it's a league that I think is going to improve every year, and I believe that in years to come, I think it will be one of the biggest leagues and the best league in the world.
Could you ever imagine yourself coming back here? Maybe not Toronto specifically, but back to MLS?
Well, you never know. It's football. Obviously, I'm dedicated to Sunderland. It's a fantastic club with special fans, and you never know. It's football, and you see what happens. I still enjoy playing football. I still feel like my legs are good. So yeah, we'll see. But it's important that I focus on the club that I'm at, and hopefully try and score goals and have a good season.
What do you think of the man that was brought in to fill your boots, and Sebastian Giovinco?
Yeah, he's good. At the end of the day, like I said, I've watched some of the games. He's scored a lot of goals. He's smaller than me, which is a bit strange. Didn't think I'd get anyone smaller than me, but a top player. And obviously, Michael Bradley, and there's some new faces. But I think it'll be good as well. Like I said, I mentioned about the young players coming through. I think that'd be nice with some of the young players coming through, homegrown players, which is always important at any football club. But yeah, he's a top player.
What's your target for this season, Jermain, in terms of, have you set yourself an individual goals tally or anything like that?
I don't always try and get off to a good start, really. You know, in the first few games, just make sure I'm ready, make sure I'm sharp. Sometimes it helps, you know, when you manage to get a few goals in pre-season, just, you know, in terms of confidence and that, it helps that. So, yeah, but we just want to get off to a good start as a team. We just want to get points.